Welcome. In front of me is a WACOM MovinkPad, and today I'll be going over unboxing along with just a quick look at the tablet itself. So let's just get straight into it. We do have some kind of seals right here. So I cut one of them. Oh, come on. Oh, geez, there we go. Huh? What the hell? Geez, there we go. That was... Oh. There. That's a tight fit. Anyway, so here we have the tablet itself. Okay, nice matte finish. Anyway, I'm gonna set it to the side for the moment, just so we can see what else we got in here. So we get Type-C to Type-C cable. So both ends are Type-C. Next in here, we get our stylus. Let me move it to the side so it's a little bit more visible. Thank you. So here's our stylus. 3 buttons. Okay. Get some paperwork. Nothing under that, and okay, and nothing under there either. Now, one thing that you won't actually see when looking at this tablet right now, well, is the focus. Come on. There we go. Is when I flip it over to the back, we have rubber feet right here. And we also have a puny looking little camera. So the rubber feet are pretty good, considering when it's laying on a table, it's stable. So there we go. Now, in terms of the feel of the pen on this matte glass surface, I'd say it's pretty good. Not like one-to-one to paper, but honestly, for tablet purposes that are running Android, this is pretty good. Oh, there we go. Though it does appear to be a little bit slow. Let's see. Now, also, the pen itself is feeling a little bit cheap. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's very plasticky and feel. That's weird. Gonna check that out in a second. So what was that? Oh, okay, so it has this kind of weird look. Obviously it comes with some pre-installed Wacom things on here. Checking out if this slides away, considering it does have a little bit of a gap right here. Very hard to pick up. It has an unscrewable top with 3 additional tips when this one gets damaged, and that's about it. This actually, I think, this is metal, so the top part is metal, but the bottom half of the pen is plastic, and not in the good kind of way plastic. It does feel hollow, bit cheap. Now let's quickly check out. I am gonna quickly open up the information for this, as I do want to know what this is running, like what version of Android. So let's just quickly check out Wacom, what was it? I kind of forgot. It's the Wacom Okay. Let's see. Hopefully there's some info. No, there isn't right here. So let's go to official Wacom website and see what they have as information for this. Come on, where are the specs? Oh, there we go, found it. Okay, so let's quickly check it out. We are looking at all-in-one OS. Oh wow, yeah, that's called Android. Okay, so one good thing about this, this pen does not require battery or charging, so that's really good. It looks like it supports other pen for Wacom, so even though it's kind of crappy, you can use other ones. Pretty good. That is actually really good. 11.45 inch display. We have a surface treatment. Basically, they mean the matte finish glass on here, which feels pretty nice. And Wacom UX. So it's just there. It's just referring to number one, the look. A very bland look right here, along with some like Wacom stuff that they have already here for drawing and just whatever. Now we have a Helio G99 processor, so that's not the best. 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, running on Android 14. That is a little bit on the lower end in this case. I'm still looking for specifically the, there we go, display resolution. So it's 2200 by 1440. That's actually a pretty decent resolution, but it's only 60 frames. And by the looks of it, with that processor, it kind of like barely even can do that reliably. So as long as the moment you start, you know, installing stuff on here, I expect that it might get a little bit more sluggish with that. Other than that, IPS display, so no like AMOLED display unfortunately, and Bluetooth 5.2, so that's pretty good. USB Type-C for charging and data transfer. Lithium-ion battery with a capacity of 7,700. That is actually pretty decent. And yeah, it's the says refresh rate is 60 to 90. Doesn't feel like 90. Huh? Where are you getting the 90 Wacom? It's not in here. Oh, wait, there it is. Screen refresh rate. Whoa, there we go. Okay, never mind. We do have 90 Hertz. I take it back. We have hello? Why doesn't the pen go back? Let me check that out. I want to check one more thing. So it works from this side. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything to say. Okay, so now it actually feels much better. With the higher refresh rate, it's still not like super fast. The pull rate of the display, you can kind of see it's not, it's a little bit laggy. But if obviously you're not like doing super quick movements, you won't really notice it. And it does actually feel pretty good. Now, one last thing to check out, as this will be very important information, is the price of it. So it's not the cheapest. Okay, so it costs $450 on officially on their website. I do want to check out one thing. Let's see, something like this. Okay, so it's basically the same price. Okay, so just as a comparison, because I do want to have always something to compare this to. this is running kind of not the best specifications for an Android tablet. Benefit of this device will be the matte finish glass on here, the included pen, and something that I haven't tested out and I'm not planning to test out right now on the recording, as this would probably take a bit too much time and just messing around, but it would be the most important part, considering this is designed for creative work, drawing and stuff like that, will be the reliability and accuracy of the pen. Now, with that being mentioned, the price of it is a bit high. So if the reliability is basically perfect, I would say the price would be okay. If on the other hand side, this isn't 100% perfect in terms of pen, I might actually recommend checking out something else. Like for instance, the Samsung Galaxy S10 FE Tab, which is going to be much faster of a device compared to this, with a better processor, a longer life support, and newer Android, and just better specification with things like Bluetooth 5.3 for instance. So it will just get you a better overall tablet. It also comes with a pen. From that one I did test, and it's not always 100% perfect. It does have some wonkiness, and specifically where I found the wonkiness when drawing on it was when I was doing very tiny movements. It struggled with seeing those tiny movements. It would just, if I were kind of doing this and moving forward, it would see it as just a kind of line. It wouldn't see those, those fluctuations up and down. It would just kind of be this kind of movement. So with that in mind, it's not always perfect. If you don't rely on these kind of movements too often, it might be a very good option. That's one of the things that I noticed myself when I was using it. I personally don't know if there's other ones. This is just what I noticed. But for the same price, having just a bit better device that offers you more with a better display. Nope, never mind, not better display. Sorry for that one. It's actually TFT, so it's LCD. But in general, you could check out basically maybe not the S10 FE, that's like the FE's budget from Samsung, but for instance maybe like S8 as an example. That will be a faster device. Also supports everything like that, but it comes with things like AMOLED display, which will be very nice. And for the matte surface, what you can do is just buy like a matte finish plastic foil or screen protector onto it, which you can easily find those, and just plop it on, or even tempered glass. Those also exist, and this will give you that matte finish surface, which obviously this comes as a just finish to the glass itself. It's not actually like a screen protector that can peel off. It's just permanently on here. So with that in mind, if you can get something that is better than this, like I said, like something like the S8 maybe at the same price, that might be a better option over this. And a lot of this, which I mentioned, will come down to the accuracy of how well this works. So anyway, with that being said, hopefully you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.